This story must be told despite the fact it will hurt my children. I cannot hide it any longer. Sean Combs must be stopped. Okay, anything I say about these motherfuckers is alleged, but I got to tell you what the fuck going on. So shit is turning the fuck up. The fact that 50 felt bold enough to come out here and drag Jay-Z. Who drags Jay-Z? Who has ever fixed their mouth to drag Jay-Z? Now 50 calls out a lot of motherfuckers, but think about it. He ain't never said nothing really about Jay-Z. He ain't never with him, but he ain't never said nothing bad about him. But now he got his studio built. He's a power player now in Hollywood. He feels like he's on his way to Jay-Z status. He's on his way to billionaire status. Jay-Z has blocked a lot of bags for him. 50 Cent got more swag than Jay-Z. There's a lot of motherfuckers out here got beef with Jay-Z. Now 50 is upset at Jay-Z for a multitude of reasons. So they ain't never really fucked with each other at all. Jay has always been, jealous of 50 Cent from his understanding, never wanted them, Dre, to work with him or nothing. And so when they did the California collaboration at the Super Bowl, because he's the promoter now for the Super Bowl to do music and shit, they tried to keep 50 off of the halftime field. Now 50 claims Jay-Z tried to block him from the Super Bowl, throws major shade at Beyonce and 30 Grammys. Not only did he come for Jay-Z, but he came for that nigga wife. And as a power player to another power player in Hollywood, you just leave a wife out. 50 said, fuck you and that bitch. Not only did he say that, 50 Cent claims, like I said, that he tried to block him from the 2022 Super Bowl halftime show, calling Rock Nation Block Nation. 50 says Rock Nation attempted to keep him off the Emmy award-winning spectacle alongside Dr. Dre, Eminem, Snoop, Mary J. Blige, and Kendrick Lamar. Eminem threatened to pull out if 50 was banned, saying Eminem wouldn't do it without me. 50 and Jay-Z had rivalry since 50's 1999 track How to Rob, and while they collaborated on I Get Money remix, 50 says it was strictly business. Now he adds they would not have me there if it was up to them. I'm the surprise. I'm not on the bill at all, but they couldn't get him to do it without me. By the way, the other superstar in the Carter household, Beyonce, didn't get spared either. 50 claims her Grammy wins are an inside job, saying whoever's voting, they're off at Beyonce's house because she has 30 of them. He ain't telling the full story. Now, according to my source, this is where things get sticky. Everything's alleged, even my name's alleged. 50, yes, had beef with Jay. But is Jay a businessman? If you're not playing by his rules, yes, he will block you like crackers do. That's what he does. He blocks his own wife. How are you richer than your own wife? Her music career is longer than yours. Beyonce's been doing this way longer than Jay-Z. How is he richer than her? How does she have to go through him to get a tour? That bitch is trapped. Jay-Z is best friends with Diddy. Let's talk about it. So much so that he canceled the Rock Nation brunch because of the Diddy scandal. 50, he can't stand Diddy. Jay-Z and Diddy have done business together. Jay-Z said, quote in an interview, "I've never met anybody more talented than Diddy." They had every party together. They get money together. They best friends. 50 was out the group. He was a threat to both of them. But he played it cool because he knew these niggas had bodies. So now that it's safe, you would think with them being best friends, Jay-Z would have said something in defense of his best friend. Yo, man, he ain't do that shit. Something. But no, this nigga got quiet and started touring with his wife. All them years he had been cheating on Beyonce. Now he with Beyonce everywhere she go. She in the bathroom with Beyonce. Bitch, she walking to the bathroom. He bumping into the bitch. Oh, where you going? Where we going? And 50 is just warming up. He's producing a documentary on Diddy and Jay-Z. Okay? Nobody has said a goddamn thing. Like, why would you even stop having your parties because Diddy can't come? Because they were funded together. Like, these were things that they did together. Now, here's where it gets thick. So y'all know the Kim Porter shit has been leaking. But nobody, I think Radar Online has a couple pages. I have pages, I have pictures and stuff. So I'm going to read like 2 pages to y'all real quick. The sources are going to do tell-offs with me. These are 2 exclusive pages from the beginning of Kim Porter's, and we're going to say alleged book. Here's Kim's words, allegedly. Soon after high school, I started landing modeling jobs. I couldn't believe it. It was all happening so fast. I met my husband, father of my oldest child, and one of my oldest friends in life, I'll be sure. It was a whirlwind romance. I was only 19 when we married, and no, it didn't work out. Al is still one of my best friends to this day. Our son Quincy is such a talented and wonderful young man. At that time, I had no idea my relationship with Al was going to introduce me to the man that I would spend the better part of my adult life with, a man who I love and cherish, but eventually would fear and hate. I don't want to put the cart before the horse, but I will say, although I knew what was going on, I turned a blind eye many times. Here, I have to tell the truth, unfortunately, because deep down I knew everything that was happening, but I lied to myself a lot. He was so charming, a wolf in sheep's clothing, a devil, and I fell for it. This story must be told despite the fact it will hurt my children. I cannot hide it any longer. Sean Combs must be stopped. On the table when he shoved me, all I can do as he helped me up was nod, and I understood through my streaming tears, which he wiped. He looked towards Quincy's room. Let me say goodnight. No, Sean, please. He thinking quickly. He has to get up in the morning. Sean looked at me with an undeniable look. He was studying me. Okay, I'm gonna go. Nervously, I walked him to the front door. This is over. Thank God. He kissed me. I didn't want him touching me, but I couldn't refuse. Kiss Quincy for me. I tried to keep my composure as I replied, sure, Sean. He opened the door to leave. The bodyguard was waiting outside, escorted him to the car. This was far worse than I realized. Why would he need a bodyguard at my front door? How was he anticipating this to go? After I shut the door, I had another drink. For tonight, the nightmare was over. I sipped my wine and cried. The next few days, he sent dozens of flowers. He brought Quincy expensive toys. He didn't want me. He wanted me to keep his secret. I'm trapped. He has the authorities under his thumb. I can't go to them. This is like a gangster movie. How high does this power go up? How far is his reach? The FBI, the CIA, who is not corrupted or won't get silenced by their upper chain of command. Can anyone help me and my child? He found his way back to my bed. I had no choice. Okay? Exclusive. So these are 2 excerpts from her book. And here's what's also in the book, according to the sources. This is why 50 is not giving a fuck right now. Allegedly, in this book that Kim Porter wrote on this hard drive, Kim wrote about a gay interaction between Jay-Z and Diddy. Allegedly. She also wrote about a gay interaction between Jamie Foxx and Diddy. Not only did she write about a gay interaction between Jamie and Diddy, but she also told Jamie about the book and confided into Jamie. Jamie was compromised, though, because I don't understand why she would confide into him if he was having alleged gay sex with Diddy. When he says that he took a pill, an Advil, and woke up and didn't remember shit, the sources believe that Diddy had something to do with it. Jamie is scared, but he knew about the book as well too, because Kim confided in him. Also, it's just so demonic. I hate even talking about shit like this, but it's so demonic. Of course, Diddy and Clive Davis, Diddy and Usher, but all of this was in her book, even to the point where she overheard a conversation with Diddy and Jimmy Henchman, And she walks in and she's not supposed to hear this when he says, I want Tupac dead. Tupac is not supposed to leave that studio alive. He tells Jimmy Henchman. She passes him. But the reason 50 is starting to unwind all of this shit and why he's so fucking mad, because he feels that Jay-Z has had too much protection for too long, has tried to block him, block his bags when he was in cahoots with his alleged boyfriend Diddy. And that's why he ain't saying shit. I hate this kind of shit. Every fucking damn entertainer, like I said, they have to, it's like, not that anything is wrong with being gay, but like at the level in which they do the shit. Because I tell you, in order to appease men and women, you have to tap into your both feminine and masculine energy. You have to do that. And a lot of these entertainers, when they used to go train up under Diddy, would be trained by him to appeal sexually to the masses so that people would desire them. And I'm telling you, these two have been kicking rocks and shit for years, bro. And you would think that Jay-Z would have said something. This is just the beginning.